Bienvenue dans ce Bienvenue sur ma scène. Welcome to the live session. Hello, please join the channel. So we will start the lesson. And today we are going to learn very important French verbs that you can use in your daily life or for the examination purpose also. Say hi and comments bonjour in the chat box if you are ready to learn. Okay? Are you ready? Vous êtes prêts? Come on, so. Okay, let's go. So, today we are going to very important French words that you can use in your daily life if you are beginner or preparing TEF. So, this session is very helpful for you, or you preparing any DELF examination or TEF. This session is very helpful for you. Okay? And take a copy and pen to note all the verbs because these verbs are very important. Okay, so I am going to explain in English also, and don't just listen, repeat with me and try to make your own sentences in the chat box. This will be very helpful for you. Okay, nice. So first we will start the verb être. Être. Do you know être? What does it mean? Okay, repeat after me. Répétez après moi. Être, which means to be. Okay, être means to be. Okay, and the sentence you can create. Par exemple, je suis fatigué. Je suis fatigué, which means I am tired. Or you can say your name. Je suis your name. Add your name. Okay. Par exemple, moi je suis Swati. Okay. So you can add your profession also. Je suis étudiant ou je suis professor. So I am a student or I am professor. You can add it. Okay. If you understand it, write bonjour or say hi, simply hi in the chat box. Okay. So next verb, avoir. Répétez après moi. Avoir. Avoir. Avoir means to have. To have. Okay. Répétez après moi. Avoir. To have. This word shows the possession. Okay. What do you have? And par exemple, la phrase j'ai un livre. J'ai un livre, which means I have a book. Okay. So here Kira McDonald say hi. Hi Kira, Donna. Hi. Bonjour. Comment ça va? How are you? Hope you are fine and well. Okay. So next verb is aller. Aller. Aller means to go. Okay. Aller means to go. And the sentence is, par exemple, je vais au marché. And here Sohel is, hi, hello, bonjour, Sohel. Okay, please subscribe the channel if you are learner, French learner. Okay, please subscribe the channel. So next we are going to study aller. Aller verb is very important in French. It is you use for future sentences, to making future sentences also, and so you have to learn it by heart. The conjugation is, do you want to explain the conjugation? Okay, so very fast. Je vais, tu vas, il va, nous allons, vous allez, ils vont. Okay, and here the sentence is je vais au marché, which means I go to the market. So you need to learn by heart the verb aller. Okay, it is very useful for future tense also. And here Sohel, good evening here. Okay, good evening. And in French, good evening, how to say good evening? Bonsoir. Okay, how to say good evening in French? Bonsoir. Répétez après moi. Bonsoir. Okay. Nice. Next, we are going to study verb faire. Faire is also very important verb. Okay, in French, faire is also very important. Faire means to do or to make. Bonsoir. Bonsoir. Très bien. Okay. So we are going to next we are going to study faire. Faire means to do or to make. Okay. For example, je fais la cuisine, which means I cook. Okay. And what do you do daily? Write in French or write in English also. What do you do daily or what are you doing now? Write in the French or English. Okay. Okay, so next verb is dire. Répétez avec moi. Dire. Dire. Dire means to say or to tell. Okay. Par exemple, je dis la vérité. Je dis la vérité. Which means bye-bye, Sohel. Thank you for like. The means to say or to tell, which means je dis la vérité. I tell the truth. La vérité means to tell. Okay. And next verb is voir. Voir. Voir means to see. To see. Okay. Voir means to see. If you have pen and pencil, you can VOIR. Voir. And are you are a beginner or intermediate in French? You can write that in the chat. Okay. Okay. Next, voir means to see. Okay. And je vois un chien. Je vois un chien, which means I see a dog. Je vois un chien. Okay. So, I see a dog. Voir. VOIR. It is a Thosium group verb. Okay. Irregular verb and Thosium group verb. Next is pouvoir. Pouvoir. Répétez après moi. Pouvoir. Pouvoir means can or to be able to. Can or to be able to. Okay. So, pouvoir. And you can, par exemple, je peux venir. Ou je peux faire. Je peux venir means I can come, or je peux faire means I can do it. Je peux faire ça. Je peux faire ça. It is also super important for French speaking French. Okay. Next, je peux venir. I can come. Okay. Next, vulva. Vulva. You know vulva word? Do you know? Vulva means to want. Okay. If you want something, you use vulva. And how it is also irregular word, you need to learn by heart. Javu, tuvu, ilvu, nu volo, vu vole, e, il, val. Very nice. Okay. So, vulva means to want, and the, can you make one sentence avec vu verb, vulva verb, avec jab vous? Par exemple, jab vous apprendre le français. Who wants to learn French? Say, raise your hand. Who wants to learn French? Très bien, tout le monde. So, je veux apprendre le français, which means I want to learn French. Okay? And why do you want to learn French? Comment below. Comment below. Why do you want to learn French? Très bien. Okay. For future, to improve your future. Très bien. Okay. So, je veux apprendre le français. Or you can say, je veux un rendez-vous. Okay. I want an appointment. Many sentences you can make it with vulva verb. If you want something in the restaurant, you can ask, je veux un café. But it is not so polite, so you can, it is little, I can say little very straightforward. So you can say, je voudrais un café. I would like. This is also this is important in French countries to become more polite. So you can say, je voudrais un café in place of je veux un café, or je veux de l'eau or something. Okay. Or je veux un rendez-vous, it is also not look polite, so you can replace it je voudrais. But at basic level you can say. Okay. So next verb is devoir. Devoir. So this is also third group verb, devoir, and which means must or have to. Okay. Must or have to. And the sentence is with devoir verb. Devoir. Répétez après moi. Devoir. Je dois, tu dois, il doit. Do you know the pronoun sujet? Je, tu, il, elle. Okay. So, if you don't know, I have detailed video on my channel. You can see it. Je means I, tu means you, il means he, elle means she, nous means we, and vous means you, but formal or formal cases and plural cases. Il avec s, ils is plural for plural masculine, and l for plural feminine. Okay. So I have detailed video. You can see it. Now we are going to learn devoir verb. Devoir. Répétez après moi. Devoir. Devoir means must or have to. Okay. And je dois étudier français. I have to study French. Okay. So the sentence is, I must study or I have to study. Okay. Now next verb is, now quick practice. I am ready. Can you translate in French? I am ready. Très bien. Je suis frais. Okay. I have a pen. Très bien. J'ai un stylo. I want tea. Je vous thé. Okay. Je vous thé. I can speak French. Je peux parler français. Très bien. Tout le monde est très bien. Okay. Je suis prêt, which means I am ready. Je vous apprends, which means I want to learn. Je peux parler français, which means I can speak French. Bravo tout le monde. Très bien. Okay. So now we are going to learn some more verbs in French. Okay. So the next is parler. Parler. Parler means speak. Okay? To speak. Parler. Répétez après moi. C'est parler. Très bien. Parler means to speak. Je parle français. You can say je parle un peu français. Ou you can say je parle hindi. Je parle anglais. You can say like that. Ok, moi, je parle français, anglais et hindi. I speak French, English and Hindi also. Okay. So, if you want some explanation in Hindi, I can explain it in Hindi. Okay, say yes if you want some explanation in Hindi. So, next is manger. Manger means to eat. Okay? Manger means to eat. Write on your notebook. It is very important verb. Manger. Okay? And it is from the first group verb. ER group verb. First group verb ER. Okay? Manger. Which means to eat. Okay? And how to use it in sentence? Je mange une pomme. Or you can say tu manges une pomme, which means I eat an apple. Pomme means apple. Je mange une pomme or tu manges une pomme. Très bien. Très bien. Boire. Next verb is boire. To drink. Do you know this from which group verb? Boire. Yes, it is from third group, irregular group. Okay. So, boire means to drink. Okay. And the sentence is je bois de l'eau. Bois de l'eau, which means I drink water. Okay. Next is écrit. Répétez avec moi. Écrit, which means to write. Okay. Écrit. Écrit means write. Very nice. And the sentence is je écris in lettres. Je écris in lettres. Okay, sentence is je écris in lettres, which means I write letter. Okay. Next is lire. Lire. Lire means to read. Lire means to read. For example, je lis un livre. Je lis un livre, which means I read a book. And do you have any interest in books? Write down in the chat box. Do you have any interest in reading books? And which book do you interested? Okay? Harry Potter? Or something else? Okay, nice. So, lire verb is, which means to read, and je lis un livre, which means I read a book. Okay, nice. Très bien. Bravo tout le monde. Very nice. Well done. Now, we are going to study next verb, dormir. Dormir. Dormir means to sleep. Okay? Dormir means to sleep. And please guys, like, share and subscribe the channel. Like the video and subscribe the channel. Okay? Dormir. Dormir means to sleep. Okay? And which a fast ja do to. Okay? Ja do to, which means I sleep early. I sleep early. And ta means if you sleep late, you can say ja sui ja do ta. Ta means late. Okay. Next is sorti. Sorti, which means to go out. Okay, to go out. Say hi in the chat box. Hello. Okay, so next is dohmi. Dohmi means to sleep. And okay, yes, I am on the seventh one. Sohti. Sohti means to go out. Okay, and just saw, par exemple, just saw avec mes amis. Just saw avec mes amis. Yes, I go out with my friends. I go out with my friends. Okay, next, vani. Vani means to come. Okay, vani means to come. And do you know the conjugation of vani verb? It is very important verb also. Very nice. Je viens, tu viens, il vient, nous venons, vous venez, et ils viennent. Très bien. Next, the sentence is je viens de l'école. Ou je viens de bureau. Je viens de l'école, which means I come from school. Or you can say your nationality also. Je viens de Inde. I come from India. And you are watching from where? You can write down in the chat box. You are watching from India or some another country. Je viens d'Inde. Okay? Okay, so next is mettre. Mettre means to put. Okay? Mettre means to put. And je mets la table, which means I set the table. Mettre is also troisième group verb. Okay? And it is irregular verb. Je me, tu me, il me, comme ça. So, je mets la table. I set the table. Okay? Next, tenir. Tenir means to hold. Okay? Tenir. Happy moi? Tenir. Tenir. Je tiens le sac. I hold the bag. So, how can say? Je tiens le sac. Next is trouver. Trouver means to find. Okay? Trouver means to find. If you are finding something, you can use it word. Je trouve la réponse. Très bien. Je trouve la réponse. I find the answer. Okay? Can you tell how to say manger in French? Sorry? Eat in French? I am giving you the answers also. Eat in manger. Très bien. To eat, manger. To drink, bravo. To drink, boire. Okay? And can you say read? Read. To read in French? Or you can translate it. I read a book. And write in the chat box. I read a book. Okay? Don't be shy. Write in the chat box. I will correct the mistake. Okay? Which means I read a book in French. Je lis un livre. Okay? Je lis un livre. Okay? Très bien. Reading means? To read means? Lire. L-I-R-E. Lire. Okay. Can you say to speak in French? Here Ines Abdul say hi. Hi Ines Abdul Ibidi. Ines Abidi. Hi Ines. Bonjour. Et bonsoir. Comment ça va? Ça va? Okay. So, please like, share and subscribe the channel. Like the video and subscribe the channel. If you want more French videos. Okay. So, now I am asking to speak in French. Yes, pahle, bhabu, pahle. Pahle means to speak. And if you want to say, I speak English or I speak Kannada or whatever language you speak, how to say? Ja pahl, which means I speak, and add the language name. Japal Anglais, Japal Hindi. Okay. Manger means to eat. Très bien. Boire means to drink. Répétez après moi. Boire. Boire, which means to drink. Lire means to read. Lire means to read. Okay. Dormir means to sleep. I am repeating one more time. Mettre means to put. Okay. Tenir means to hold. And do you know done means to give? Done is like Hindi done to give. Okay. Ouvrir means to open. Okay, so that's all for today. We learned so many French verbs today. I think 20 to 30 verbs. Yeah. And it will very helpful to start speaking French confidently. Okay. And if you want learn in passé composé or in past tense or future tense, write in the chat box. I will create the lesson for you. Okay. That's all for today, guys. Thank you so much. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir. Regardez the video. Et si vous voulez encore des vidéos comme ça, abonnez-vous sur ma chaîne à Coucou French Corner. If you like more this type of video, French videos, please like the video and subscribe the channel. Okay? Au revoir. À bientôt. Okay? See you tomorrow. Aduma.